Hello there.
General Kenobi! You are a bold one.
Well, hey, what's going on, everyone? As always, a bold one here, and we're back with a video about the secret code that was released by Capital Games about, I think it was Saturday morning. And if you're looking right here, you'll see all these different colors, something, and on the top, and then you have this kind of coded system at the bottom. Obviously, it didn't take the community very long before they cracked it. I think it was about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And I didn't have time to kind of dive into it like the last one. I was watching my daughter, and so I really didn't have time to, when you have a 4-month-old by yourself, it's kind of hard to do stuff like this. But anyways, so the community, cracked it, and this was the image that popped up. It's Bastila's quote from Knights of the Republic 1. And so it says, "What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause?" So, what does that mean? Because there wasn't much clarification after this is what popped up. And I have a few theories on what it could be. So, I think there's 3 of them, and I'll go from my least likely to the most likely. So the first one could be Darkside Revan. I highly doubt we would ever see a Darkside Revan anytime soon. Matter of fact, people will disagree with me. I don't think Darkside Revan's coming at all. Now here's why. So I remember when Revan was about to come out, and they kind of had a page dedicated to his art, like the robes and the mask and his lightsaber, and they basically said, look, this Revan is a compilation of both, because Revan's canonically, like, what he looks like isn't all that established, and so, people see him as just a dark side, a Sith Lord, and others see him as a Jedi Knight, and so they took components from both sides and made him into Jedi Knight Revan. So the purple lightsaber goes both dark and light. The robes are purely Jedi, and then the mask is dark, his dark side. So I don't think we'll see a dark side Revan. I think it's pretty much done. The only thing that would make me think that maybe there wasn't a dark side, there could be one, is that with all the revenue they made from Jedi Knight Revan. But honestly, I don't think we'll see one at all. So my next one, dark side Bastila. So this is somewhat likely, I think. I mean, it's if Knights of the Republic is canon, which I think it is now, then story-wise, Bastila did turn to the dark side for a short time. If you played Knights of the Republic 1, after you confront Malak for the first time, you guys are pretty even, but Malak's about to get the upper hand. Then Bastila sacrifices herself in order so you may flee. Well, what happens is Malak overcomes her, and he tortures her, and he tries to break her of the light side, and then she ends up turning to the dark side, and you have to fight her, and then, the canon-wise is that she turns back to the light, but you can, in the game, go dark side and with Bastila, and then, go from there. So it's possible that we could see her, a dark side Bastila. I mean, we see variations of light and dark side characters in Star Wars Galaxy heroes, like, Anakin. He's Darth Vader, and Anakin, Jedi Knight Anakin. So I think it'd be really cool to see a dark side Bastila. I don't know what kind of I would hate. What I'm afraid is that this would turn. People had just got Revan. Hasn't even been a full month yet, and I'm sure a dark side Bastila would only help the Sith. So because Revan, there are some teams that can beat. Some Traya teams that can beat Revan already. So if you throw in another, synergistic dark side person, they could get really bad for some of these Revans. But it might be good. It might balance out the meta a little bit. And then finally, the last character that it could be, and who I think it is for sure. And I'm not saying we couldn't see all these people, but I think who we're going to see first is going to be Darth Malak. So, me, for I've had 3 videos already where I think Darth Malak is going to come. I think this is it because he is the one that turns Bastila against Revan. So this quote right here, it's not really like self-explanatory because there's many characters in the game that get turned to the other side, and so Darth Malak and Revan were light side, then they turned dark side, then one went light, the other went dark. Bastila was light, then she turned dark, and then went back light, and then it's just crazy stuff. And so, but I think Darth Malak is who we're gonna see. I don't think of him as a legendary character. I would like to see him as a legendary character. I think he's that good, but I think he'll be a marquee character. But I think that's who we'll see. I'd be interested to see if it'll balance out the meta some more because most of, like in my top 50, most of it's Revans. Some Treyas, not a lot, but well, guys, that's all I have for you today. Kind of short video. I have school in about an hour, so I was trying to make this as quick as be. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's gonna be, one of the 3? Who do you think it's more likely to be? Do you think it's somebody else that I didn't mention? Let me know with your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, and if you haven't, please subscribe. It only helps. So yeah, well, looking forward, to finding out what it is with you guys. So you guys enjoy your day. Thanks.